Hello, and welcome back to another week with Run with Carson. I hope everybody's training has gone well this week, and I hope that everybody's enjoying their workouts. I'd like to start off by saying that I decided to go ahead and change up my workout schedule once again, but that I'm going to go ahead and keep with this schedule for the remainder of the month, as well as into August. On Mondays, I decided to do a super easy 2-mile run as sort of like a shakeout run, just to kind of get the muscles moving and stretch. On my Tuesday tempo run days, I decided to increase them up to 5 miles total, but then hold there. On Thursdays, I'm going to switch between mile repeats and 800-meter repeats. On Saturdays, I'm going to do my 2-mile repeats. And the goal with this change is to focus on quality over quantity miles. I ran a total of 3 times this week, on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. My Tuesday run was my tempo run day, and the goal with the tempo run is to focus on and push a slightly uncomfortable pace for an extended period of time. The pace that I was shooting for this workout was 7 minutes 50 seconds. My first mile, I went out in a 7:21. My second mile was an 8:03. My third mile was an 8:03. And my fourth mile was a 14-minute 23 seconds. I ended up having to call it about halfway through the fourth mile, because I was starting to get really tired and I didn't want to overtrain and ruin the rest of the week's workouts. I'm trying very hard to listen to my body as well as not over push it. My average heart rate for this run was 162 with a maximum of 190. My average speed was 6.34 miles per hour, with the total duration of this run being 37 minutes 52 seconds. My average pace was 9 minutes 28 seconds per mile, and my steps per minute was 158. My total steps was 6,011. For my second run of the week, I ran a total of 5 miles. This was done in 800-meter intervals with 3 minutes recovery after each interval. My goal pace for this run was my goal marathon pace, which is 6 minutes and 50 seconds per mile. I wasn't able to put my phone into 800-meter interval timing, so I only have the mile repeats as of right now. My first mile was done in a 5 minutes 41 seconds, way too quick. My second mile was done in 7 minutes and 30 seconds. My third mile was done in 6 minutes 41 seconds. My fourth mile was done in 6:59, followed by my fifth mile done in 6 minutes 53 seconds. I was pretty excited because I was able to get the averages down to about 6 minutes 50 seconds per mile at the end of the run. My total duration of this run was 33 minutes 50 seconds, with an average pace of 6 minutes 45 seconds per mile. My total steps was 6,001, with an average steps per minute of 177. My average speed was 8.89 miles per hour. My heart rate for this run averaged 160 with a maximum of 196. For my third run of the week, I ran a total of 6 miles, done in 2-mile intervals with 1 minute recovery in between each interval. My goal pace for this run was 7 minutes 50 seconds per mile. I started out the run with a mile at 7 minutes 21 seconds, followed by a 7:30, starting out a little quick. My third mile was a 7:40, followed by a 7:54. My next mile was an 8:02, followed by a 7:31. I was able to average 7 minutes 40 seconds per mile, with my fastest mile being a 7:21. My duration for this run was 46 minutes 3 seconds, with an average pace of 7 minutes 40 seconds. My average steps per minute was 174, with a total steps of 8,027. My average speed was 7.83 miles per hour. My heart rate on this run averaged a 172, with a maximum heart rate of 189. That concludes my runs for this week.
Hey friends, I just wanted to do a quick video, and Carson is doing his shoot, I can't remember what it's called, but Carson's off doing his workout, so I'm doing mine, and I just kind of wanted to show you what it looks like with me working out and solely staying with me, because the entire time he's looking for Carson and he's like dragging me along. We're almost at a jog at some points. So here you have it. The leash is like, and I can tell him a bajillion times to come back here, but he's looking for Carson.
I hope you enjoyed this week of Run with Carson. If you enjoyed it a lot, feel free to subscribe and leave a like. If you subscribe, you will receive a video on Wednesday for Run with Carson and a video on Sunday for Run with Ryan. As always, run on everybody.